What's up? It's Caleb. Today I'm gonna have good homie of mine named Stephan Smith on here. We can talk about a little bit of wrestling, shows, like always, all kinds of fights, a lot of stuff. Stefan, a good friend of mine, and I really think me and him we're a lot alike. And anytime we hang out, there's always some stuff that happens. So I hope y'all like it. And here we go.
Hey, little turned up thotty with the body. I got money, it's no problem. Let's be honest, girl, I want it. You can pull up on me.
What's good, everybody? My name's Caleb. Y'all know that already. Today I got my good homie Stefan Sugar Smith here with me. How you doing today, man?
Doing all right, doing all right. Saturday, WrestleMania weekend. So,
About to say, you ready for WrestleMania, man?
oh, dude, I'm so ready.
Hell yeah! Yeah, I know you're a big wrestling fan. Who you got? Who you got today for WrestleMania on some of the matches?
On some of the matches, well, so like you never know.
Yeah.
So the Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns one. I'm hoping Brock wins because I'm loving this character, Cowboy Brock. I'm loving that right now. But you know how they what am I trying to say?
Dick ride Roman Reigns.
Yeah, they're dick riding Roman Reigns, so it's almost like I think he's gonna win.
Yeah.
What else is there?
I want Brock to win just because I can't stand Roman Reigns.
I mean, I like Roman Reigns. Like, I like his whole like tribal chief character where he's all cocky and
Yeah.
all that shit. I love his heel character. Like, he's a lot better than what he was before.
Yeah.
Because at first it was cringe watching him on the mic and shit like that, but now he knows how to capture an audience. So I like him.
That's what's up.
But I like Brock Lesnar more. So I can't wait to see who Seth Rollins faces.
That's gonna be interesting. I've been hearing that it could be Shane McMahon. I've been hearing it could be Cody Rhodes.
I think it's gonna be Cody Rhodes.
Yesterday I heard it could be John Cena. So
I think it's gonna be Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes looks sick.
Yeah. Except hopefully it's not like the Stardust character. I'm hoping to get like the AEW Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Stardust would be whack as shit. God damn. Ugh. What about the Mysterios? Who you got on that?
Shit, I don't even know because I don't even have like I just got Peacock just so I can watch WrestleMania. So
okay.
I don't even know who's facing who in the tag team matches.
The Mysterios are facing Logan Paul and The Miz, I believe.
What?
I'm so serious. Yeah, no, I know.
That's not going to even be like a real match. I think that's just going to be some type of a joke where that's just going to be comedy hour BS, basically. So I don't even have an opinion on who's going to win or who's going to lose on those matches. Yeah, so.
I've known you for a pretty good while now, man.
Yeah, it's been some years.
Yeah, it's been a while. And we met at shows. You know, like I meet a lot of my friends. How long you been going to shows?
So I started going to shows right at around, I think, maybe like early 2010.
Oh, okay.
So like when I was going to shows, that was like right around the time, that we had way more venues than we do now.
Oh yeah.
Or whatever.
We had, like MIC, we had Mangoes, we had Meridian.
Yeah, I didn't go to MIC. There was one venue that I remember going to where I saw bands like Kingdom of Giants and shit like that called The Pit.
Oh,
that was like that was like in Pasadena.
Pasadena. That's what I was about to
or
say.
Whatever. Right on the time that I was going, because like I've never been to the venue, but I know like everybody else was going, and it was like I still hear stories about how it was like the best venue and all that other shit. Java Jazz. I started going to shows around that time, but I never really experienced that venue because that shit was all the way in Spring.
Yeah.
And I lived in the southwest area of Houston.
Yeah.
And I was still answering to my mom at the time. You know, I'm black, so I don't get to tell my mom what I'm gonna do. She gets to tell me what I'm gonna do. So
my dad was a pastor, so I feel you on the same page. It was
So like my venues were the venues that I went to were the Meridian, Java Junction, Mangoes, Walters on Washington. Before it was like on Naylor Street.
Good place.
Yeah, Walters on Washington, Fitzgerald, shit like that.
Did you ever go to Fuel's Cafe? That place you couldn't cuss at?
Yeah. Yeah. I went there like goddamn once.
Yeah, that place.
I went there like once, and then we had the venue Shadow play, but every time there was a show there, it was a goddamn disaster.
Yeah, I never got to go there, but I remember hearing about it.
Yeah, it was always something stupid happening there. So
yeah, that's usually how that goes. Speaking of stupid stuff, you got any stories about stuff from back in the day when we would go to shows? Anything crazy?
I got a few.
All right, what's up? Tell me something.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call them stupid, but it's just probably just stuff that makes you feel like, well, damn, I would be like, I was underage then. If I did that shit like today, I'd be getting arrested.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
So let me see. Okay, one of the things that I remember that like it wasn't stupid, but it was just funny.
Yeah.
Was I think it was like the very first night that Walters on Washington Walters, when they moved to Naylor Street and became, Walters downtown and all that shit. I think that was the first night. I don't know. But there was a show happening. I'm trying to gather my memory together. Give me a second. Okay, because that was the same night. That was around the time that I was literally I was catching buses to go to shows and shit like that. It was me and a friend of mine he doesn't go to shows anymore. We caught the bus from school. I was a junior in high school.
Oh,
we caught the bus from school to go to Walters to see King Conker and Thick as Blood. I don't remember who else was playing because it didn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
So
this is gonna be good.
So we get there. So the show was going on, all that shit. So King Conker plays. This was my friend's my friend, this is like maybe like his second show ever.
Oh no.
And he loved King Conker, but he had never seen him. He never seen he didn't know how shows went and stuff like that because he barely goes. He was just straight A student nerd.
Oh shit.
Who was just he was a friend of mine. I invited him. We rode the bus to get there and all that shit. So, okay. So King Conker was playing. This is right before Thick as Blood was going on. King Conker was playing. And so the last song they were playing was 6 Gallon Gasoline Stomach. So they were playing that song, and that's like every if you like to get down and you like to mosh, that's your favorite song.
Yeah.
Of that band. So he started playing the the build up to the breakdown or whatever you call it. And the singer, the vocalist, which by the way, he was at the time, he was huge. Of course, I might have been shorter than what I am now.
No, he was really tall.
Yeah, he was big as fuck. So he starts just moshing on people or basically hitting people from the stage. So when he started doing that, me and another friend of mine, who went to shows back then, I'm not gonna say his name.
Yeah, you good.
Well, I don't think it matters. But
no. I'm
yeah.
saying you're good. I'm saying you're good. You don't have to.
Yeah, and so we started moshing on people, and next thing you know, people started chasing me, and I started getting into a fight with people. And it's funny because these are all people that we're all now cool. I'm cool with them now. I think it was people from Baytown.
That's usually how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I knew people. I knew. I didn't know Baytown kids or whatever. So, big fight breaks out or whatever. I am literally people are trying to hit me. I'm getting punched on me left and right from many different people. I'm invading punches, trying to hit back. Some dude has me in a headlock, and I'm over here having to use my feet to keep people off of me. Because I'm not finna get jumped.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. I never understood how people get jumped or whatever. Okay, I understand, but I'm not one of them. So I'm over here kicking my feet, trying to keep people off of me while also trying to headbutt the person that was holding me. So that was a disaster. But the moral of the story is I get kicked out the venue. Me and a couple of other people, we get kicked out the venue, and my friend comes up, and he is just the happiest person I've ever seen him. And he's like, "Oh my fucking God." I was like, "What? What's the problem?" And he was like, "Dog, you just caused everybody to fight." And I don't know, that was just funny to me because he said the whole venue just broke out into a huge brawl where he said everybody, male, female, the workers, he was everybody was just fighting somebody or whatever. I don't know if that's more of a funny story, but that was just I wish I could have actually been an eyewitness rather than been involved.
Yeah.
Because when you're involved in something like that, you don't even notice or whatever. So that I will always remember that, and that was after that. After I got kicked out, though, after I got kicked out, everybody else that got kicked out, they had to go home because they were cursing the owner out and all that shit.
Oh,
I'm not gonna do all of that because I don't care that much.
Yeah.
But they let me back in the venue.
Okay.
Like we were just sitting outside, and the owner, I forget her name. I know she's dead now.
Yeah.
Pam, is that her name? Yeah,
Yeah,
her. She, came outside and talked to me and my friends. She went back in the venue, and we couldn't mosh. So I got to go in to see like maybe about 4 or 5 songs of Thick as Blood. So that night was just an actual good night. I had fun.
That's what's up.
So
It's
that's
funny.
one story.
Anytime anybody brings up King Conker, there's always some kind of story attached to them. Don't know what it is about that band, but I brought it up on one of these other shows one time where King Conker played at that church that was in Houston that we were having shows at for a while.
Anchor's Church.
Yeah, Anchor's Church. There you go. I couldn't remember the name of it. Anchor's Church. They played there one night. The vocalist didn't want to cuss while he was in there, so he would hold the microphone and then point it to the crowd and let them say the cuss words.
He cares about cursing. I thought wasn't he like atheist or some
I'm
shit?
sure he was, but it was out of respect for the venue itself, I think.
Oh, well, that's nice.
I think they told him like something like, "Hey, this is a church, remember?" And he was like, "Okay, I got you." So he didn't want to cuss. But
that's actually pretty cool. That's nice.
It was what's up. Like that's nice. Even if you're, whatever your beliefs are, as long as you're respectful of everybody, that's cool. And then I saw King Conker one night at Walters with don't remember who else, but what the fuck? Scavenger opened the show, which was that band, that Chris was in.
Yeah.
And so they opened the show, and so did Sawed Off, which was that band. And so I went there and we were watching them play, and then somebody got in a fight and I just went to break it up. And I was like, "Hey, chill." And then Matt Bears showed up out of nowhere, stuck me in the face like 5 times. And I didn't drop, and his friend was like, "Come on, he's not dropping. Like, let's get you away from this." He hit me like 6 times, 6 times, and I was just kind of like, "Dude." And his friend was like, "Hey, you punched him directly in the face that many times, and he didn't fall. Come on." And I was like, "God damn." And that's how me and him became friends. Like it's like you said, like you didn't know any of those people there. That fight happened, and now you're cool with all of them years later. Like it's weird. Like sometimes fighting does bring people together, I guess, in a weird way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so King Conker's always got some kind of story attached to them. Don't know why, but
And then the other story was this one was more recent. This was maybe like 3-4 years ago. How long has it been since Walters have been shut down?
4 years, I believe.
Okay, so this was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know if you've heard the story because it was at the I Set My Friends on Fire show. And Arsonist gets all the girls.
I remember the show, yeah.
So, it was Arsonist. It was their 10-year deal. Went to the show. A whole bunch of other people went. Saw a bunch of like old faces because it was back when like Arsonist gets all the girls were like they were up there with like I don't even know what to consider them, what genre to consider them.
I've never known.
But, they were up there with like, up there in the ranks with like Oceano and old Carnifex and all that shit.
Yeah.
So, a bunch of like old heads went to that.
People,
Went to that show, and it was really fun. Like we were moshing. It felt like, I'm not gonna say old school, but it felt like how it was when I first started going to shows, where it was just kind of sort of pure chaos or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were playing their last song, and dog, I was on, like, I don't even know why it happened, because I was on like my best behavior or whatever. They were playing their last song. I was sitting on the other side of the venue, and some dude who I don't even know who he is or whatever, he just runs across the pit. I guess accidentally like moshed on him.
Yeah.
Earlier, or I won't say accidentally, but I moshed on him earlier or whatever.
Yeah.
So he runs across the pit and he just sticks me in the face. Like I'm looking at the stage, getting excited, singing along and shit. I look over and I just see his fist just hits me. So he hits me, knocks me out, or whatever. A friend of mine, because this all used to be on video. Hopefully, it's gone now because I don't have a video.
Yeah.
But he runs across the pit, sticks me in the face, and so after that, from the video, you can see like the dude is just getting like basically pummeled and like stomped on or whatever. Like he's getting beat up by like from all different angles, and you can see like a friend of mine helping me up off the ground or whatever. Friend of mine helping me up off the ground, and then so even more fights break out. Like some guy, I guess, that was pulling security, he starts getting beat up, and then after I snap back into reality, the fight isn't over. Like you just sucker punched me. Like I don't care if you got jumped. Like I have to get my one.
Yeah.
So after I snapped back into reality, I started fighting the dude that sucker punched me and all that shit. Balls were grabbed. People were grabbing each other's balls. Knives were pulled out. I got banned because I'm not gonna say that I didn't, because people were saying that I did, but the stupid fucking movie rope deal. So I threw like a big temper tantrum and was like cursing everybody out or whatever, because before that show I had my glasses and my wallet. I handed it to the guy behind the bar or whatever. So they were yelling at me, trying to kick me out and shit like that. And I was telling them, I was like, yo, I need my glasses and my wallet. Like, I'm not trying to stay. Like, I can leave.
Yeah.
I had work in the morning anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to leave. Yeah. They're like, get out, get out, get out. I'm like, yo, I need my glasses. I'm like, it's not back here. I was like, I fucking handed it to you. What do you mean it's not back there? It's not back here. You need to leave. So I cursed the bartender out. I just completely blacked out. Yeah. Apparently, in the midst of that cursing it out and all this shit, there was like this little. Because at first, I don't even know what the fuck they were talking about. I was like, I don't even know what the fuck a movie rope is. But apparently, it's like a movie rope. There's a little silver thing that has like the little shit that you see on like VIP carpets. Mm-hmm. Just randomly sitting there, which I don't understand why they even had that. Yeah, but apparently, I picked it up and I threw it, and it broke or whatever. So after that, like they completely banned me. They banned me, but being as persuasive as I am or whatever, the next time I went, I was still able to get them to let me in the venue for a couple of more shows before the thing got shut down. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, you've managed to pull off some stuff like that over the years, and I still don't understand how you do it. Like, too smooth of a talker. That's all it is.
It's a way with words.
Yeah. God damn it. Yeah. So fighting's cool sometimes. You and I have had our fair share of fights with people over the years. We had one somehow last year at
I gotta hear this. I don't remember.
At White Oak.
Oh man,
that was a night. So,
I don't even know exactly what happened. I know after the fact though.
Yeah. So basically, what had happened was our friend Jordan was moshing, and somebody punched him. So I saw that, and I ran over and punched that guy. Well, that turned into the guy grabbing my head and pushing me down so I couldn't see anything. And I just keep swinging, and then finally I pop up. And when I do, you were in a fight, Jordan was in a fight, my friend Justin was in a fight. There was like 3 other people I knew all in a fight. It was like one thing that started with just me turned into like 7 individual fights.
Oh, that was the same deal where because I don't know, a lot of y'all got kicked out. I ran and hid.
Oh, I got kicked out.
Yeah, I ran and hid. No one caught me.
Yeah. I got dragged out through the back door by security.
Yeah, and then that was when old boy hit hit Tina. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Hit Tina and ran.
Tina just did my last episode of this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he hit Tina and ran. That was pretty shitty. Yeah, that was a fight. That was I told somebody that story one day and they were like, so it started with you, and I was like, yeah, I looked up, there was like 7 individual fights. It was kind of cool, honestly. I was like, there was just like a circle of like 7 going on. It looked like a bar fight in the movies.
Because I remember whoever I was fighting, I had him like in the corner.
Yep.
Or whatever.
You had him against the wall.
I had him against the wall.
You had him against the wall. It looked like a movie, like I said. You had him against the wall. Bing, bing, bing.
It's like whenever, like every time I hit him, his head was like hitting the wall.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I'm saying, like, some of the stuff, man.
That was
Yeah. What about God's Hate? Whenever they played in December, you were there for that, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I was there. I mean, God's Hate. That was just a really fun show. Nothing really happened. That was just a.
I got in a fight.
Oh yeah, you did. I don't even remember what happened. Like I just remember I was like trying to break it up.
There was a guy. He started getting mad that Brent's girlfriend was like moshing, and he just turned around and stuck her in the face. And like 5 people jumped on him, and I'm like, "What the hell's going on?" And I walk over there, and he's like flipping everybody off. He's like, "Y'all are bitch made. You're a bitch." Blah blah blah. And he flips me off, and he's like, "You're bitch made," to my face. And I was like, "Well, you done fucked up." I was like, "I'm not a bitch," so, and I just Superman punched him. And then I grabbed his head and I started kneeing him. And the next day I woke up and I had an imprint of his tooth in my knee. Like I bruised. It was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like one word that, in my opinion, should set any man off. Like being called a bitch.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, he was like, "You're bitch made." I was like, "Well, you done fucked up now." Like,
yeah, to me, that's like, yeah, that's that's fighting words. Like,
Yeah,
you're not,
1000%.
like, you ain't finna call me a bitch. And
oh yeah, nah. Like, you call me a bitch, you better have a good reason, and like
I
it
mean,
better
I
it better
mean,
not. Yeah, it better not even like be as a serious reason. Like, you better fucking just be fucking with me.
yeah, like, even if it is a good reason why
Yeah.
you think I'm a bitch, like, we gonna have to test that out.
Yup. 1000%. Test your luck.
Oh my god.
So Stephan had a band called Test Your Luck, and
I wouldn't even call it a band because
I was gonna
shit
say it never did anything, but it
never
was
happened
gonna
with
be
it.
it was
Every
gonna be
band,
ridiculous. It was
every
gonna be the
band,
stupidest thing possible, like heavy, but fuck.
every band that I possibly tried to start just never took off. Even the most recent band, Seppuku,
Yeah.
shit fell through with that.
You were gonna do vocals for Bayou for a minute, weren't you?
Yeah, but then that shit got stupid. Like,
Yeah.
I was asked to do vocals for Bayou because they thought the original vocalist was going to quit. I don't even know his name. I still haven't learned his name. I kind of feel bad about it, but
Well, he like fucked everybody over in the scene and like moved or some shit,
yeah.
from what I
And
remember.
because I was supposed to play that show with
Enemy Mind and all that.
yeah, with Enemy Mind. And I remember I was sitting over here asking him like, yo, can y'all send me the lyrics and stuff like that? Because I'm gonna be honest, at the time, I didn't even listen to Bayou.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't like them, I just don't be paying attention to shit.
I was gonna say I don't go out of my way to listen to like heavy music like that anymore
Yeah,
unless I'm in the mood for it.
yeah.
You know what the newest thing I listened to was? The new Joyner Lucas song yesterday.
Oh yeah. I
Called
haven't
Yay
listened to
called
any.
Yay Not Crazy.
Yeah, I haven't listened to anything new.
Yeah, that's the newest thing I've listened to. So I don't go out of my way to listen to like new heavy stuff all the time like I used to anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but so, fuck, my head is fucking crooked as shit. I have to wear a hat because I don't have a haircut. So,
I got my hair cut at 9:30 this morning. It was great.
but okay, so I'm sitting here for like weeks, maybe like a month in advance, asking, hey, I need the lyrics. I need the lyrics. I need the lyrics. The original vocalist is just not answering, ignoring me and shit like that. Everybody's coming up with excuses because apparently the vocalist had it. So I wouldn't call it excuses. They're like the vocalist
Yeah.
had the lyrics. So like literally that same weekend, maybe even the day before, he messages me back. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. I actually am going to be playing the show and blah 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 blah." Yeah, and I still don't even think the show happened.
It didn't. COVID canceled it.
Yeah, and I was just like, "What?"
That's shitty as fuck.
So, that show ended up not happening, and then I guess there you go. He turned out to be a shithead anyway.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes. Yeah, that would have been sick. Enemy Mind's dope.
Yeah, I mean they were dope.
Yeah,
Logan was left, so he was the only thing that matters.
that's usually how things go. You're right. I give you that. Yeah. So we were in Austin like last weekend or the weekend before that
Oof.
for Gulch and Tsunami and Drain and all them.
Yeah,
that was a fun time.
That was actually fun. I hope that becomes like a regular regular thing.
Yeah.
That'd
be tight.
That was really fun. It kind of because it felt like one of those like big festivals and stuff that happens everywhere. Because I never go to like those types of things.
Yeah.
for certain reasons.
Mhm.
But I hope that becomes a regular thing because I really enjoyed that. I mean, I was drunk as fuck.
I was gonna say you were not sober at all the entire time.
I was drunk as fuck the entire time, but
Stephan comes walking up to me at one point, and he just goes, "Hey!" And I'm like, "What's up?" And he just hugged me, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
you know,
I was like, "Oh, Stephan's drunk. We're gonna have a good day." And then I told you, I was like, "Hey, there's this band that's about to play called Zulu," and you're like, "I don't know who that is," and I was like, "They're so sick. Let's go watch them." I drag you over there, and the whole time you're like, "This is fucking amazing." You're like, "Dog, what? This is so sick." The whole time.
Yo, because I was just like, yo, this is like some Tarzan ass music straight
Yeah.
out the jungle. Like I dig it. That's what
It was
the
sick.
fuck is up.
It was dope. I told you. I was like, "Man, you'll love this band. Let's go."
And like they were it. Every band member was like every band member was African American or
Mhm.
black, whichever you want to goddamn call it. Each one, I was like, yo, that's fucking tight.
They all had a different style too.
Yeah.
Like they were all like the vocalist looked like he was dressed in Supreme type stuff the whole time. The guitar player had like big boots on. It was they all had different style. It was cool though. Like that was a good band.
Yeah, that show was fun. I mean, the whole trip was like the whole goddamn trip was fun.
Shout out Fubu Guy, man. I hope you're good wherever you are. Fubu Guy, man. Fubu Guy got knocked the fuck out during Mind Force.
Yeah, that was scary. So I wonder, like, how did because I don't understand it. Like, respect to him or whatever. I'm still trying to figure out like how the fuck did he become famous?
He wore the same Fubu jersey every single show. He's from like Dallas, and he would wear the exact same jersey all the time to every show. And he was always jumping off of the stage onto people. So there's like crazy ass pictures of him just flying through the air. And it's always the exact same yellow and black Fubu jersey that says Fubu 05 on the back.
Oh.
And that and camo pants. So he would go to like big ass shows and stuff and just jump off the stage and have like crazy ass pictures of him. And after a while, his name's like Chance, I believe.
Yeah.
But after a while, everybody just started calling him Fubu Guy.
I heard that he doesn't even I heard that like he actually hates it. Like
I'm sure he does.
you know,
He went and got another Fubu jersey. He had a brand new one on at that show.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've seen him with like multiple Fubu jerseys, like different colors and different, whatever. I guess that's like his trademark now. He's Fubu Guy. Yeah. I still don't understand
I don't either.
how fame was brought through that, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Most of the time, anytime I see someone wearing a Fubu jersey, they bought it at Goodwill.
Yeah. So, respect to him. I wish I could get famous, but
oh man.
You
are famous. You got that new thing you do where you go to shows in your like work clothes. And like you just be moshing with your shirt tucked in and like nice shoes and stuff.
I've only done that a few times.
Yeah, I know, but everybody remembers it. Everybody's like, why is this white collar looking guy over here just kicking people in the head?
Ain't nobody gonna do shit about it. So
I know that. You get what I mean. My point was made. You understand it.
Yeah. Yeah. Trying to think whether some other stories.
No Zodiac in the small room at the clinic? That was
You talking about the one where there's like on video of me accidentally kicking some girl in the face?
Oh, I don't know about all that. I don't remember. I was just saying, like,
Yeah,
that's been brought up like 3 times on this show. That show, because it was so fucking crazy and stupid to put No Zodiac in like a 10 by 10 room.
yeah, it was that show at the clinic.
Yeah.
No Zodiac was playing. It's on
It's on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, No Zodiac was playing, and there's like as soon as they started playing, as soon as they started playing Drowning or whatever, I just start spin kicking, and then some girl just gets like the heel of my foot, like straight to her face.
Yikes.
Or whatever. That's the only highlight of that show that I remember.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a highlight because I felt really bad. I had to like
Yeah.
apologize and shit.
Yeah,
or
and you're not one
whatever.
for apologies. It takes a lot. But, yeah. They put Seventh Realm on that show.
Yeah, it was Seventh Realm, Bitter Taste.
Strike Down did a secret set. There was
Who
somebody
else?
else that was on it that was like really fucked up to be in that room, and I don't remember who.
Yeah, I don't remember who either.
Isn't No Zodiac back now? Like, aren't they about to come to Houston?
Yes, they are. I don't remember the date, but we're gonna see if there's gonna be another fight. Because every time those Zodiac,
Of course, there's gonna be a fight. What do you mean?
Because every time those Zodiac plays or whatever,
There's always a fight. It's No Zodiac. Dog, you can't say, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the No Zodiac show and just watch." I'm not gonna do anything.
I mean, I can watch.
Do you remember? Do you remember in Austin? In Austin the other day when you were like, "Oh no, I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna watch," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay." I forgot who it was, but somebody did something. You're like, "This is too hard," and he started watching immediately. I told you, I was like, "You're not gonna be able to just sit still." You're like, "No, it'll be fine." And like the second song in, you're like, "Oh."
Well, because like I was drunk,
Oh,
and then it was hot at the beginning of the day. Like we
were
were,
up.
Yeah, we were, because like we were, dog. We were parked in an airport parking lot picking somebody up, and we were drinking in the airport parking lot.
Jesus Christ!
That's how like the pregame was going. Like, so I was drinking like a shit ton. Like, got to the Airbnb, still drinking there, and then got to the show and was like, people were buying me beer and all that shit. So like, I was drunk as fuck.
I mean, it was at a brewery, so I mean,
yeah. People were buying me alcohol or whatever because I don't support establishments around here. Fuck all that.
My favorite part about the whole weekend is I'm sitting there eating a burrito that I got off of this food truck that's there, and Stephan come walking up to me and just sits down with a purple beer, and I'm like, "The fuck?" And he goes, I walked up to the bartender, and I said, "What's your best beer?" And she said, "Oh, this thing, blueberry sour or something." And he's like, "It's good, like you like it?" She goes, "I love it." And he's like, "Don't you fucking lie to me." And she's like, "No, it's great." He's like, "All right, I'll get one of those. If it's trash, I'm gonna come back and fucking tell you." She's like, "Okay." He took a sip of it and goes, "It's good." And walked off. And that was it. He come walking up to us and tells us the story. And I'm like, "What were you gonna do if it was bad?" He's like, "Probably just finish it and be pissed off about it."
It's funny because I'm like that with like everybody, like in Houston, like at the venues and shit like that. And they get it. They get that like I'm mostly joking, that I'm just being myself. And because like I try to,
life's too short to be so uptight.
Yeah, I try to be nice and talk to the bartenders and shit like that, especially when I'm buying drinks. Except for the bartender at what's that venue?
Secret group.
Yeah, secret group.
Oh, okay.
Fuck that bartender. Some white dude, like, dog. Like, I have a feeling that one day somebody's gonna curse him out. I'm just surprised it hasn't been me yet. Because every time I try to buy a drink or whatever, sometimes you gotta think on what you want. Like, you don't know what all these special drinks are called or what they look like or nothing like that. And, you're sitting up there, I'm next in line, I'm sitting up there like, trying to think. It's not gonna take me 20 minutes to pick a drink out.
Yeah.
But, I still gotta think, like, okay, do I want beer? Do I want, and he hurry up, like he's fucking rude or whatever. Like he's rude for no fucking reason. And I'm surprised nobody's like told him anything yet or whatever. Like, fuck that bartender.
If I drank, I probably would have by now.
Yeah.
I walk up there and I'm just like, can I get a sugar-free Red Bull and a Topo Chico? And they're like, yep, here.
Yeah, like the dude is just like rude for no reason.
Yeah, that's whack.
Like he's like, hurry up, I got other customers. Hurry up.
That's so shitty. It's like,
like
the customers aren't gonna fucking come to you at the end of the day. Like the fuck, like
yeah, like dog, like we paying you. Man. Like this shit can go south real fucking quick. Like don't test me, but
test your luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Wrestlemania. We're actually gonna be doing live streams through that today and tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow my friend Calvin and I are going to be doing a spicy wing challenge based off of all the matches. I have some ghost pepper sauce and we're gonna put them on hot wings, and whoever's wrong has to eat one.
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. Wings don't sound good though.
I know you're not, but it's gonna.
I was trying to get. I was on Twitter. I was testing on my friends out. Just know that I see y'all. I said, can somebody buy me a cheese pizza or some buffalo wings? Nobody answered, so I was like, okay, well, fuck y'all too then. My heart was broken.
Well, I told you, I haven't used Twitter in months. The only reason I even logged in was to send you the link to this.
Yeah.
If I had seen that, I would have been like, I got you. I'll buy you a wing. What's up?
A wing?
A single wing. One boneless nugget.
Can I just get one wing?
One wing.
Yo, that'd be so funny. Like, I wouldn't even be mad if someone trolled me like that. Like, oh yeah, I'll what's your address? I get the box and it's just like it's like a big box. I get all excited. I open it up and it's like one wing. I wouldn't even be upset. I'd just be like, yo, that's a good prank. That's a good April Fool's joke.
April Fool's 1000%. Oh man. Shit. Well, this has been fun, man. I really appreciate you coming on and talking to me about all this shit for a little while.
Dog, no problem.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So I'll catch up with you soon, man.
All right.
Later on.
Later.
Well, that's my boy Stephan. As y'all can see, he's kind of like me. We got some of the same stuff going on. We both probably shouldn't hang out together as often as we do, but you know. Well, hopefully I got some more of these coming soon, so I'll talk to y'all later.
Hey, little turned up thotty with the body. I got money, it's no problem. Let's be honest, girl, I want it. You can pull up on me.